Hi, Prableen. Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Sakshi Sharma from BuzzInContent.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm excited for this.
Let's quickly introduce you to our viewers as well. So, guys, joining us today is content creator Prableen Kaur Bhomrah, renowned for empowering content on body and skin positivity, along with fashion and beauty. Also, अभी जब मैं recently आपके बारे में पढ़ रही थी, so I got to know that आप इंडिया के first skin positive influencer हैं.
Yes.
तो स्टार्ट करते हैं कि आपने अपनी जर्नी कहाँ से शुरू करी एंड व्हाट इंस्पायर्ड यू टू बिकम अ स्किन एंड बॉडी पॉजिटिव इन्फ्लुएंसर.
Okay, so hi everyone, I'm Prableen. She's already introduced me so nicely. But I started creating content right before lockdown. मेरा कोई plan नहीं था skin positive creator बनने का. I just wanted to I love playing with makeup and fashion. But I think I just did it for a few months. I think 2-3 months मैंने किया and then lockdown happened right after that. Okay. And before lockdown there was this event that I was invited to, and वहाँ पे I basically met all of these creators, and उन्होंने basically मेरे skin के related मुझे बहुत criticism दिया जब मैं उन्हें मिली for the first time. So वो मुझे मेरा confidence बहुत shatter हुआ because of that, because till then I was just behind the camera, but when I met these people in person, I could see that before even talking to me, the first thing they wanted to tell me was, oh, look at your skin, it's looking so bad. And because it affected my confidence, I just started crying and I went back home. And while going back home, I just there was a lot of thinking behind it. And then I understood that if I am feeling like this, कितने सारे और लोग होंगे जिनको ये डे टू डे पे फील किया, करते होंगे वो लोग. And because of that one incident, I feel it just gave me that motivation कि नहीं, मुझे skin positivity के related content create करना है. And तभी मैंने अपना first no filter with PKB picture post किया था, जहाँ पे मेरे face पे क्योंकि मुझे बहुत acne था. I got diagnosed with PCOS, so I had acne on my face, on my hands, on my back. So it was very uncomfortable, very scary. I was very anxious to upload the first picture, but after the kind of love I got after posting the picture, I felt so free. I felt so liberated, and it was such a release that this is something, and the kind of love and the kind of appreciation I got from people for it. मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कितने सारे और लोग हैं जो सेम फील करते हैं, बट दे डोंट हैव अ वॉइस, दे डोंट हैव समवन टॉकिंग अबाउट इट. And that is where basically my journey started, and my love for skincare and makeup has always been there. So I started posting about that. I started posting about fashion a lot. So that is basically how it started, and the whole skin positivity thing became very viral in lockdown, and that is when I got recognized as India's first skin positive creator, which was great. There were magazines that were posting about it, and it just happened so fast. I didn't even realize all of this is happening. But yeah, that's basically how my journey started.
Okay. So just like you talked about this no filter campaign that you initiated to empower women, इसके बारे में बताइए कि what was it about, and आपको लगता है कि कैसे आपके followers से click किया होगा, and have you been planning to to post something related to other campaigns as well, या कुछ ऐसे और campaigns initiate करने का आपने सोचा है?
Mera main motive of No Filter with PKB was for all the people that don't feel comfortable in their skin and their body to feel like they belong somewhere. मुझे चाहिए था कि वो एक community बने जहाँ पे जो भी मेरे पेज पे आ रहा है, जो भी वो hashtag use कर रहा है, उसे feel हो कि नहीं, मैं भी normal हूँ. Acne होना, imperfections होना अपने face पे, अपने body पे is completely normal. And I always that's literally what I always stand for, is that we always have to better ourselves. We have to better our lifestyle. We have to take care of our skin. We have to take care of our body. But to be in the body that you are right now, may that be related to your skin or related to the weight that you have, you should not feel underconfident. You should not feel that you don't belong in that crowd, or you can't wear that outfit, or you can't wear that makeup, whatever it is. You should feel like you can do it just perfectly. So that was the main reason for starting No Filter with PKB, where I was posting pictures बहुत up close, जहाँ पे मेरा pores दिख रहे थे, मेरा texture दिख रहा था, acne दिख रहा था, मेरे back पे acne दिख रहा था, and वो basically एक thread बन गया जहाँ पे thousands of people started, using the same hashtag, and they started posting pictures, videos using the same hashtag. And it was just like a whole movement where I understood that there are thousands and thousands of people who feel like this. And that was basically the whole meaning and the whole cause behind No Filter with BKB. And till date, it's just grown. Like, I can see that today also there are so many girls and guys even who use the hashtag and they upload it for that kind of motivation they need.
Right. So, what are the ideas and motivation behind the kind of content you create? Because, does it come naturally? Because now that you have been making content consistently, तो ये ideas रोज तो नहीं आते होंगे. That is what I'm assuming. तो कैसे आपको क्या motivate करता है ये सब बनाने के लिए?
I feel that I get a lot of motivation by the love that I get from my audience. I feel वो constant upliftment जो होता है ना, I feel that they're genuinely my cheerleaders, and whatever I put out, I know that they're always rooting for me. So that really picks my mood up, and I feel like, no, I have to create. And I am that kind of person who can't create content every single day. I like my breaks. So I am that kind of person who will shoot 10 pieces of content in one day, and then I will, try to segregate it in the next 1 week or in the next 2 weeks. So that's how my brain also gets the time to be creative again. And I don't have to think about content pieces every single day. So whatever comes to my mind, I literally write it down or I put it in my notes. And when I have to shoot, I will shoot 10, 12 pieces of content in one go. So I think that just gives me great enthusiasm, plus it just pushes me to do better and do more. So yeah.
Right. And as a skin positive content creator, what factors do you consider before agreeing to brand deals and collaborations? मतलब कुछ specific criteria रहता है आपका?
हमेशा हर ब्रांड के साथ में हमारा मेन क्राइटेरिया जो मेरा टीम ऑलवेज लुक्स आफ्टर इज व्हेन द ब्रांड इज in sync and in sync with what I stand for. So there are brands who want you to edit the acne on your face, use a blurring filter. So that is not what I stand for. So whenever something like that comes up, we directly decline the brand. And also we need to try the products for at least a few weeks for me to see if it's working on my skin or no. Literally, I'm breaking out right now. Literally, मुझे इतना ज़्यादा acne है अभी because I tried a brand's product that did not work out for me, and we rejected the brand because I know that my skin is very sensitive, very acne prone. So if it's reacting to me, it might react to others as well. So I don't want to take that risk because I know that my audience will go and buy it because they can see how much of a difference my skincare routine has made for me. So I think we just have that kind of, we have to be authentic and we have to have that credibility because we can't just promote anything and everything that comes our way. So those are a few things that we always keep in mind if the brand stands for what we stand for and they promote and they, non-fairness things, the Photoshop, the airbrushed finish and all of that we don't stand for. So those are the things that we always avoid. And that's the only thing basically that we think of when we work with a brand.
Okay, so जैसे कि आपने बोला maybe कोई brand है, it doesn't align with your beliefs.
Yeah.
तो ऐसा भी होता है कभी-कभी कि brand deals या collaborations ऐसे restrict हो जाते हैं because of this.
Correct.
You have to, say no to a lot of brands. Yes. So how do you feel about it that you have to, deny a lot of deals?
I feel that it's kind of important. Because at the end, what I'm being loved for is me being authentic and me taking the credit for whatever I'm doing in the right way. So if I'm not authentic, I know that my followers are never going to believe whatever I promote in the next coming months or years also. So I will never compromise that just for money. So I feel it's okay if we let go of a few brand deals, but I will never like toss it for the kind of trust my followers have for me. So I feel it's fine like that.
Okay. So, could you share some insights on the monetization aspect of content creation? Like, how do you generate revenue from your content, and what strategies have worked well for you till date?
So I basically my main source of income is from Instagram. So Instagram does not pay us. हमें जो भी पैसे मिलते हैं वो Instagram पे जो brands हमें promote करना चाहते हैं उनसे मिलते हैं. So for example, if for example like Maybelline wants to promote their brand on my page, so then they will come to us and they will tell us that ये चीजें हमें upload करनी है आपके page पे. एक story हो गया, एक post हो गया, एक reel हो गया, and then we tell them कि अच्छा ठीक है इसका इतना cost होगा, and then that is how we generate money from Instagram. Instagram has started rolling out money abhi for reels as well, but a lot of people don't have that yet. I think it's still in the meta kind of. I think they're still testing it out basically. So it's not rolled out for everybody. It's not rolled out for me as well. That's one source of income, and second is YouTube. So YouTube basically pays you on its own, like irrespective of the brand deals. YouTube has their own ad revenue that they give you. So we earn a lot of money from that also. It's very, very less compared to the brand deals, of course, but it's still money. So yeah, those are the two main things that I earn from, and most of the content creators earn from.
Okay. And according to you, how can content creators leverage Meta's newly launched Threads platform? Like, how have you been using it? If you are,
I honestly have not been that active. I started using it at the beginning because of course like everyone was there, so I was feeling FOMO. So I was like, no, I also have to be there. But जैसे मैं कभी Twitter पे भी active नहीं थी, because that was also a platform that I just could not keep up with because we're already on so many platforms. So I post like once in a while, but I feel if you're active there and if you have like great engagement on your threads, that can also be a great source of brands coming up there and paying you money for. So I feel it's a great new platform, new opportunities, and new revenue option for creators. So of course, like everyone should make the most out of it. I am still pacing and getting there. I'm not there yet. So yeah.
Okay. So like social media platforms can be breeding grounds for negativity and trolling. So
yes,
how do you navigate? And what do you do अगर आपके post पे कुछ trolling होती है कुछ भी, because especially the kind of content you make, I know there are a lot of people who can pull you down. So how do you deal with such people?
That's true, because I think 80%, not 80 actually, 50% of comments, if you see on any of my haul videos in like recently मैंने H&M Meesho hauls किए थे या मैंने face shaving के videos किए थे, उसके अंदर whenever I'm showing like a vulnerable side of me where I'm showing facial hair, body hair, stretch marks, acne, the hate is insane. Like people can be brutal and they have no boundaries. They're literally off limits, and they think they can say anything and everything to you. And it's just very, very mean, because at the end of the day, I am also a person, and it is going to affect me someday. Like usually I don't let it bother me, because अभी मैंने तो अपने Instagram के notifications बंद कर दिए है, because इतने मुझे दिन में I think 500 comments, negative comments आ रहे थे दिन में. And that was a lot, because of course, constantly if my phone is pinging and I'm checking it and there's someone calling me fat, they're calling me ugly, they're telling me you should die because you look so bad, or they're calling me different animal names because they think I look like that. So it just gets very brutal. But I feel you should always remember why you're doing what you're doing.
Right.
तो मुझे पता है मेरा calling क्या है, मुझे पता है मैं किन लोगों को मोटिवेट करना चाहती हूँ, मैं किन लोगों के लिए कंटेंट क्रिएट करना चाहती हूँ. तो अगर मैं उससे डिविएट हो गई बिकॉज ऑफ दीज हेटर्स, देन मेरा पूरा पर्पस ही चेंज हो जाएगा, एंड आई डोंट वांट दैट टू अफेक्ट मी सो मच. तो बहुत ज्यादा ब्रूटल होता है तो कभी कभी मैं ऐसे थोड़े सार्कास्टिक कमेंट्स रिप्लाई कर देती हूँ, बट यूजुअली आई जस्ट डोंट लेट इट अफेक्ट मी. आई विल ईदर ब्लॉक देम, ईदर आई विल नॉट सी माई कमेंट सेक्शन. So I just keep it like that only for my mental sanity, because it's a lot.
राइट एंड आई एम श्योर ट्रोल से ज्यादा आपके फॉलोअर्स, आपके कुछ लोग ऐसे जरूर है जो आपके कंटेंट को चाहते हैं, जो देखते हैं
बहुत,
आपके
एंड
video।
लिटरली यू इफ आई सी द कमेंट्स ना, जिन्होंने इतना हेट लिखा हुआ है मेरे पेज पे, माय फॉलोअर्स विल लिटरली फाइट विद देम इन द कमेंट सेक्शन एंड दे विल लाइक स्टैंड अप फॉर मी दैट हु आर यू टू टेल हर दिस, शी इज सो ब्यूटीफुल, शी इज दिस. So that's what I'm telling you, that they're actually my cheerleaders. So when I see someone defending me, even when I haven't met them in person, that is like a whole different kind of love that I feel that they have for me. So I don't want to stop doing that for them. Like it
Right.
does not make sense for me to do it for these like stupid people who are passing like random comments.
Right. And I think they are your biggest motivation, people who are following you,
Yes.
people who believe in you. So, like in your opinion, how does the beauty industry need to change when it comes to promoting skin positivity and inclusivity? मतलब कुछ specific areas हैं जहाँ पे ये सब required है?
आई फील कि जैसे जब मैंने स्टार्ट किया था कंटेंट क्रिएशन, तब मुझे भी पता है कि जब बिफोर लॉकडाउन मेरे पास ब्रांड्स आते थे जिनको मैं पिक्चर क्लिक करके भेजती थी. दे वुड टेल मी टू लाइक ऑटो करेक्ट इट, दे वुड टेल मी टू लाइक ब्लर द एक्ने, दे वुड टेल मी टू रिमूव द एक्ने completely and only then will they let me upload the picture.
Okay.
So I've been in those situations as well. तो अभी जाके मुझे वो 3-4 years के अंदर मुझे वो चेंज दिखा है on my page. I can see that in the industry also, that brands today have no filter campaigns. Brands today are promoting it. So I can see that we really made a change in the industry. एक slow pace पे but एक effective pace पे.
Right.
And I feel that there's a long way to go, because still there are brands that will expect you to like cover it up and expect you to like एक skincare routine या skincare product के लिए भी they will ask you to put makeup so that it's not visible. So there are brands that are still doing that, but I feel that people who are seeing this, उनको एट होम फील करना है, उनको फील करना है कि वो रिलेट कर पाए, उनको फील करना है कि नहीं, अगर मैं भी अप्लाई करूंगी मेरे लिए भी ये चीज वर्क करेगी. सो आई फील इफ देयर आर मोर नो फिल्टर कैंपेन्स, इफ ब्रांड्स आर putting posters of people that are ready to show raw skin, real skin, filter free skin, and just like owning up to it and just being raw, real and beautiful like that, I feel everyone eventually will start feeling more comfortable in their body and skin. And that's the ultimate goal, to just make everyone feel that no, you are equally beautiful, and like there's no boundary for you. And I think that is what like brands should definitely consider and do, because I think that will be really revolutionary.
Right. And I also think like if there are more people like you and more creators like you, like who promote body positivity and skin positivity, I think ये brand का narrative change करने में भी बहुत help
करता है.
Who are the main people who promote brands and services and products. तो आपको देख के कितने लोग motivate हो गए, काफी सारी चीजें लेते हैं.
Correct.
So it's just my personal opinion that कि brands भी अपना narrative आपको देख के change करते ही होंगे.
Yes, of course.
While they have changed it because of people like you, because of the audience, because of their views that are changing.
But it needs to speak volumes. That's when actual may there'll be like a huge difference.
Right. Are you also thinking of starting your own brand or something? Because I read it somewhere that you really want to do that.
Yeah, so I feel every creator at some point has that thought, or because everyone has their own dream. Like literally, if I'm doing this, I know that someday I want to like start my own brand. I do want to, but like there's nothing happening as of yet. But it's literally like my brainchild. So I'm working on it at the back end. But something definitely will come up soon, not soon, someday. But yes, I definitely want to have my own brand, because that will literally be my way of giving back to my audience, and that will be something that I stand for. So I'm very excited for that.
Also, lastly, I would like to ask you, like, what has been your biggest learning or realization during your content creation journey so far?
Biggest learning, I will say that change is constant. That is what I've realized. I feel that start में जब मैं भी content create कर रही थी तभी I was only talking about beauty and I was not talking about skin positivity. Then I was talking about skin positivity, but I was not comfortable in my body. Then eventually I started becoming comfortable in my body. Then I started talking about body positivity. So I feel वो change मेरे खुद के life में इतना हुआ है and I always adapted to it. And I saw that my audience always welcomed it with like open arms. So it just gave me that kind of understanding that no matter what you do, if you are really true to yourself and if you're really authentic and if you're really just raw and unfiltered in front of your audience, if they see that side, they will always shower you with love. And I think that's one thing that I learned over the years, that like I just have to be my true self, and I know that I'll always ace it. Like it's never going to change. So yeah.
All right. All the very best to you for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure. I love this conversation, and I'm glad to be able to do this with you.